I'll start off by saying that's a character win. When you don't have your best stuff and you find a way to get a win. I mean, they led for about 28 minutes of the game, and for us to find a way at the end to get a win, I appreciate our guys' effort. Appreciate the staff keeping the guys together. We had some guys make some great individual plays. You give Prairie View a ton of credit. They came in here ready to go. I have a ton of respect for Coach Smith and how he does it. You look at him. He's led that program to the NCAA tournament. He's won a SWAC championship. He's recruited a lot of good players. I remember Coach from my time at Houston. He spent some time at Texas A&M as an assistant, and he's been at Prairie View representing that program. I expect those guys to do well this season. But, again, really proud of our guys for protecting home court and ready to move on to the next one.
Yeah, and this is obviously the best start to a coaching career since Bill Blakely.
He doesn't know this.
You don't know this?
He doesn't know this.
Okay, he doesn't.
I know this.
Okay, so anyway, Bill Blakely had the best coaching start here in terms of record through 8 games dating back, and that was back in the 70s. There's been a lot of good coaches come through here, and you kind of had the best mark since then. Does that mean something to you when you start hitting those kind of milestones?
Well, the only thing I'm really concerned with is our team getting better. Hey, you don't have your best stuff and you get a win, man, something's going right. I mean, everything wasn't hitting the best way tonight, and our guys found a way to get it done. Hey, there's no real individual accolades for me at this moment. I'm excited that our team continues to get better and find ways to win these type of games. A game like this is going to prepare us as we move closer to league play.
All right, that's the answer we were looking for. And then Stevenson obviously came through for you guys huge late. Just what have you seen from him just being so clutch late in games like this?
Well, he's developing into a really good player. I mean, being just a sophomore, we're putting a lot on him. What I see out there is him trusting his work. Man, he's crafty. He's finding ways to get baskets for us, make tough shots, get to the free throw line. He's going to continue to grow, continue to get better. I thought that David Terrell did an excellent job of setting him up, and our other players, like, he really controlled the game, I felt like, from the point guard spot. But again, Jay Sean is a guy that will continue to grow, continue to get better.
Yeah, and you guys made some big stops late, and a lot of other key plays too. Were you just happy with the way your guys, came through in a clutch situation like that? Does that bode well for the future?
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime you have to fight through some adversity and you get to the other side and you have success, it just continues to build that character, the toughness, things that you can draw on. I mean, we've got a whole new team here. We've got guys playing in roles that they've never played before. Again, any game that we have an opportunity to come together, first and foremost, we want to protect our home court. We did that tonight. All right, we found ways to, there at the end, come together collectively to get the win. And so I'm proud of their effort and looking forward to what's next.
Last game you mentioned how you felt like you guys settled for threes. This game, the free throw numbers are way up, the threes are down. What do you see offensively from the team tonight?
Well, I think it was the defense dictated that. Last game, they sagged off. They played kind of a soft zone. They gave us open threes. And we kind of fell for it. We didn't, get to the paint like we really wanted to tonight. They pressed up on us for most of the game. And so it was going to be more of us driving, getting to the foul line, hitting cutters, those type of things. And again, they actually changed up their defense late in the game. They went to 2-3 and kind of stalled us out. We went on a little run. We took the lead, and then they went 2-3. And then that kind of stalled us out until we got a couple stops where they couldn't get back to the 2-3, and they had to play man. And so, again, our guys are finding ways to win, and that's important this time of year.
And it's the 100th career game for Dylan Arnett. What has he meant for you as the last couple of years for you?
Well, yeah, I mean, he's playing a big role here now with his leadership. more than anything. He carries the culture. He helps out in the locker room. He has a great understanding of what we want and what I want as a coach. Dylan's an outstanding young man. He's developed on and off the court throughout the years, and I'm very proud of him. He's high academic, and he's a great teammate. And so Dylan tonight, his effort on the court was great. He came up with a great loose ball there late. He had 13 rebounds. And so, again, Dylan, him being able to play in so many games, that experience is going to really help us and help him down the stretch.
All right, guys, this was a pretty thrilling game. Just what were your thoughts on the way you guys played today?
I feel like we played together, played well. Still trying to string together 2 good halves, so we feel like we're dominating. But I feel like we, as a collective, we stayed together throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, it was tight down the stretch there. I mean, how were you guys able to just pull together in the key spots there?
Really just string together stops. We knew that guys wanted to get downhill. They had some good players over there want to get downhill. We knew who their guys were, so we tried to stay in gaps as much as we could. I feel like we converted well down the stretch. We got some big plays.
Yeah, Jay-Sean really came through for you. Are you guys kind of coming to depend on him or know that he can come through for you in the clutch?
Yeah, man. We trust him with the rock in those moments. You know, he made some big shots this year. He's going to keep making big shots. When he's not making shots, we know he's going to make shots. We don't ever put our head down on him. We know he's going to make shots at all time.
Yeah, Jay-Sean, such a huge game for you. So tight late, were you confident taking those shots, especially that 3 there tied up?
Yeah, I'm ultra confident, you know, just because, like, you know, the work I put in, but also, like, my teammates do a great job while I'm making shots, missing shots to just, you know, let me know that, like, man, the next are going in. Like, literally in the timeout where we drew up the play, I had just missed 2, and Kamal was like, the next one going in. So it was like, just knowing I have that, you know, confidence from my teammates and the coaches to know that, like, you know, they living it down with me is, you know, that's tremendous. So.
Yeah, when that went down, did you feel like the momentum kind of swung your guys' way after trailing?
Definitely, you know, us being home and, you know, we battling back. And, you know, these past 2 games, we just seen what we made of, you know, down the stretch. So we definitely got things to clean up. But I do, like, that's one thing we can take from these past 2 games is when, you know, the going gets tough.
Yeah, were you guys able to just pull through, you know, in tight spots like that? And does that portend well for you guys for the rest of the season to be able to do that?
Yeah, it's just being tough, you know. I feel like we practice situations like that where we're down 2, up 2, and I feel like that translates well to the game. We'll never get down on ourselves. There's no point in the game where I really feel like we're going to lose, regardless of the situation. So I just got confidence in my teammates, confidence in the work we put in, and I feel like it worked out well.
Were you guys surprised that Prairie gave you a game like that?
Not really. We feel like we take everybody serious regardless of what conference, how they play, who they play. They had some good guys over there. We know that coach been there for a good minute. They've been to the tournament, so I feel like we prepare for everybody the same, regardless of the situation.
Yep.
And especially down the stretch, last game, like, once again, defensively really stepped up. This game, it happened as well. What are you guys' mentality going into this final moment defensively?
I think the biggest thing is, like, we don't have a choice. Like, we can't give a point up or a possession or, you know, offensive rebound. So I think that's when we at our best. I think, you know, now just as a team, we mentally have to be, you know, better and locked in to have that mentality the whole game. Like, just being stingy. Like, you know, why not have that same, you know, teams are going to make shots, but why not have that same mentality to where it's like we need every stop just as much as, you know, when it's 30 seconds left, you know, in the tie game.
And last game you had a career high 26. This game you followed up with 23. That's 6 straight double-digit point games for you. How have you maintained that success scoring-wise?
Like I said, the work is for one, you know, and then just these guys just, you know, putting that tremendous confidence in me and knowing when you got 11, 12 other guys with your back, including, like, plus the coaches, it's like, you know, that just boosts my confidence up 1,000%.